Hi, this is Matt Yetter with Sherlock Home Inspections. Phone number is 971-212-7481. Website address is yourinspectionneeds.com. Today's date is Sunday, March 1st, 2020. The address we're inspecting today is 876 11th Court, Lafayette, Oregon, 97127. We are about to perform a video inspection of the property's main sewer line through the front yard exterior cleanout. The equipment being used today is the ViewTech self-leveling HD colored video inspection camera. This is one of the best cameras on the market today. Before we begin this video inspection, it should be noted that some sewer pipe made out of clay, concrete, cast iron, asbestos, and orangeburg may be in good working order and may never have had a clogged or sewer backup before. However, due to real estate transactions, attorneys, and lawsuits, Sherlock Home Inspections must recommend the following to meet the current codes. All sewer pipes should be watertight, made out of cast iron, ABS 3034 or HDPE pipe with all appropriate fittings and couplers. All sewer pipes should be free from breaks, offsets, separations, tree roots, bellies, and party sewers. Sherlock Home Inspections recommends replacing any sewer pipe that does not meet these specifications. Here we go. We are in 3-inch ABS plastic drain piping. We are running some water from the kitchen sink to ensure that our pipe is watertight and is going to remain watertight throughout this inspection. Pipe shows no recent signs of blockage or backup. Now there is tendency in this pipe, as you can see, to catch a little bit of buildup along the sides. And so because of that tendency, the pipe may need to be professionally jetted periodically. Just some pressurized water put down here, blow all of that out, and then you get to start fresh with clean, squeaky pipes again. Not too bad, but just a tendency for a little bit of buildup.
This is so satisfying.
Yeah. First carried my son Jake. Inspection.
After about 12 feet, we're going to get deep here. We're going to dive straight down into the
So I'm
ground.
assuming this house was built probably about the same.
It's not uncommon as you reach the bottom of this dive to have a little bit of standing water. It is a little bit tricky for the drain technicians to keep a strong pitch in the pipe as they're pulling out of a straight down dive. So here we are as we get to the bottom of this. Let's see how they did. Here we are pulling out here. And that's kind of what I was talking about there. So it is tricky for them to keep that pitch. You know, they have tendency to go flat and then improve the pitch as they go. So the same thing happens here. We're going straight down in elevation. The pipe goes a little bit flat, which you get a little bit of standing water there. And then it turns, picks up, and then away we go. So very, very minor. But because of probably about 8 inches of marginal pitch, we would recommend having a sewer scope performed periodically, like every 2 to 3 years, just keeping an eye on things. And then of course, if this ever got worse and 8 inches became 8 feet at one point, then some repairs may be required in the future.
Okay.
Very, very minor. Camera head touches the water just for a second. So we level just for about 8 inches. We turn, we transition, and away we go again. So very, very minor, and like I said, that's typical. We do see that quite a bit. So this signifies a couple of things here. So this signifies the transition in pipe sizes. So we're going from 3-inch plastic piping into 4-inch 3034 plastic piping. This also signifies the transition in from the private builder's material into the city branch piping. So even though we enter into a branch pipe off of the city lateral, technically all of this will be buyer-owner responsibility throughout the entire length.
Actually looking pretty good.
Yeah, so far so good. We're liking it.
So you lived in the house?
Need to get some sort of clip or something. There's 30 feet. And again, after 30 feet, we've seen no cracking, we've seen no offsets, we've seen no separations, no roots coming through the pipe. So far so good. Just a little bit of marginal pitch for that typical area, but then we did turn and we got that nice strong downhill flow to the water again.
Were you in Lafayette before that? No, we were in Newburgh. Okay.
We are approaching 50 feet, so we're definitely out there on the roadway at this point. You can see we're a little bit flat through here too. You know, it's not a water belly. The camera head hasn't been submerged. submerged or anything like that. But just a little bit flat. Looks like everything is draining, but just slower in that area than some of the other areas.
Right.
You can see that tendency for buildup to happen again,
Yep.
taking some of it with us. Also looks like maybe somebody's putting baby wipes down the pipe, which is never really a good idea.
Awesome.
So this is going to be a little bit inconclusive because of the amount of buildup. We're losing visibility here. It's a little bit inconclusive. We might have to have the pipes professionally jetted, blow all of this out, and then look at it again to see if it's marginal pitch or a water belly, or if it's just caused from the buildup. So at 63 feet, we'll call it 64 feet. We'll call it a belly.
And so, how far out is it the owner responsibility?
All of this.
All of it. Okay.
And we're starting to pull out of it there. And you can still see marginal pitch. So 63 feet to 70 feet water belly. So we got about a 7-foot water belly. And some of it certainly could be caused by all of this debris buildup. But, you know, a water belly is when the pipe does this sort of thing. You know, so we're hoping for that the entire time. We've got a little bit of that. So things, once water and debris and everything hits here, it kind of just slows, catches,
Right.
and then you have tendency for buildup to happen. And at some point, after buildup happens for a while, it's going to do this, and then water and debris cannot make its way through that way anyway.
Right.
It's going to have to come back towards the house, and then you can have blockage and backup and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, you don't want things to come out of the drain. That happened at work once. It's really gross.
And so I would say about a 7-foot water belly, but even still, as we approach the lateral, just kind of marginal pitch all throughout.
So gross.
So 75 feet. So I'm going to turn off the water and the microphone. We're going to see how that belly reacts with the water off.
Okay.
But it does look like the pipe needs some attention.
Go right, turn off.
So here we are with the water off. You can see just marginal pitch kind of throughout. As we pull back, everything, you know, water's off, so it's had a chance to drain out as much as it's going to. You can see big, sludgy, thick buildup. The water is not clear or clean. And we're just right in there at the water belly, so we're still looking at a 5 to 7 foot water belly. So this is the back end of that water belly. So when we turn off the water, some of it did drain out.
Yeah, you can see the difference in
Yeah,
the lines.
but it's definitely, you know, it's doing its thing. It's causing some issues because of the amount of debris, and it could be a ways down the road. But at some point, the debris will just get thicker and thicker until some fateful day that it can't go that way anymore, and it'll start coming back this way. So you can see how thick it is there too. So I would say at this point the sewer pipe fails inspection. Recommend further evaluation and repair replacement as needed by a licensed and qualified drain professional. And maybe the right thing to do, and again we'll yield to the recommendations of the licensed drain repair technician, but maybe having the pipes professionally jetted, blow all of this out, and then we'll let the drain repair technician make suggestions for any additional repairs, including repitching the pipe, resloping, or just keeping up with that jetty maintenance. We'll yield to him and let him make the call on that one. But certainly, you know, there's some issues happening in the way of debris buildup, big, thick, sludgy debris buildup because of 5 to 7 foot water belly. So again, the sewer pipe does fail inspection. Recommend further evaluation and repair replacement as needed by a licensed and qualified drain